Hello beautiful souls, welcome to Tarophysics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. We're going to focus on Aquarius placements, all right, overall energy for this new year. Aquarius placements, 11th house placements, as well as your Uranus placements. So, meaning you do not have to be or have Aquarius in your chart. Just make sure you're checking your 11th house and your Uranus placements to see exactly where this reading may resonate for you, okay? Let's see. We have hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning, the number 10. Okay. This is year 10. Okay. Bottom of the deck, sacral chakra. Let's clarify. Hope does not stop the karmic wheel from turning. So what's meant to be will always be. Real estate, home, and house. This has something to do with your foundation. Okay. Something about your home or house could be changing your relationships, your connections, your soul tribe, okay? Yeah, we have it's a trick, a scheme to deceive you, deception, gaslighting, manipulation, with dispelling an illusion, and resilience is your superpower. So depending on where Aquarius is in your chart, this is definitely significant for you. This is something about destiny, okay? This is literally something about destiny, I feel like, or at least that's how it feels to me, okay? Clarify, hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. Once again, that house energy, apartment and sign. Some of you, it's inevitable for you to move or to shift here. Probably, maybe you're physically moving. There's a move that is physically needing to happen, okay? Whether it's you physically needing to move to a different location, a different area of where you stay, different state or a city, take it how it resonates. You are being shown the signs. And this has a lot to do with unconditional love. So for some of you, your home dynamic is significant, okay? Where you were raised is significant, where you're from, or maybe not even the hometown, maybe like the outer city, the state itself, the country itself. Take it how it resonates, but it looks like there's something there calling you back because that's where your love, your support is, okay? So maybe some of you, this may be to physically move or to regain and build and protect those relationships that are there. Let's clarify real estate, home, and house. Yeah, we have college. It gives that hermit energy with true friend. Bottom of the deck, control. It did want to come out. We have love message, clarity, and ghosted and trust here. So I feel like the clarity that's coming in is the understanding of where your heart lies, where you need to be, okay? And where you need to be for your higher self. It feels very destiny appointed, all right? Some of you could be in an energy that only it only feeds your lower vibration, okay? Your ego in comparison to your north node versus your south node, okay? You're being guided, Aquarius energy with that Six of Swords. You're being guided to go in a different direction. Now, it's a trick. Underneath lotus eyes, planting seeds, and the ravens, you are receiving the messages here. Let me clarify this because that's the overall energy. Clarify it's a trick. Yeah, the moon in reverse, Pisces energy to the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands. Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. I feel like the direction that you have been going in, it has not been working out for you. Okay, or it doesn't seem balanced. I'm not saying that you weren't able to reach some form of success, but it doesn't feel like it's sustainable. It feels like you're being guided. That Signs card is kind of Six of Swords energy. You're being guided in a direction that's more so for your happiness, your overall happiness. Whereas with Control at the bottom of the deck here, this is based off of the fact of, especially with Control there and T, with love and lurking, it almost feels like going against the grain could have cost you, okay? In a sense, it could have cost love. It's like you almost tricked yourself in a sense. And I feel like, yeah, because you are, look, Empress, Libra, Taurus energy, you can have Libra, Taurus placements here. You can have Pisces, Gemini placements here, Cancer placements. But something kept you, or is trying to interfere. So what was trying to interfere could not. Boom, there we go. It could not interfere. It looks like you're being guided towards your true path. or you're on your true path. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles here, And the King of Pentacles, this definitely has something to do with a relationship. True friendship, true relationships, true, like, especially Four of Wands energy. That Four of Wands is your community. Something about your community is going to change here, possibly around very soon for some of you. Some of you, this is going to be Capricorn, Taurus season, Libra season, Pisces season, Gemini season. Some of you Cancer season where this shifts for you. Possibly even, like I said, Libra season here. But this is you using your discernment here. You're seeing the opportunity. Yep, Judgment, Aries energy. Wow, you're seeing the opportunity here and you're going after it. This year, as long as you follow your North Node, your true path, you're on the brink of something, relationships, connections that actually grow, build, great fortune, big luck here. Things are going to work out in your favor because you are in alignment, okay? You're in alignment with where you're going. Exactly. There's a cycle closing out. So you've been on a karmic cycle for a minute, and this is destined. Saturn energy. You guys, Saturn, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra energy, Gemini or Pisces here as well. Heavy Libra. Yeah, Nine of Cups here. Maybe not knowing which way to go, turning the wrong way, but this is back on the right path though. Yeah, this was definitely divine intervention. Something needed to be shaken up. Something failed in order for you to be able to rebuild your foundation. Something wasn't working out because it wasn't in alignment with you. And I feel like with the Page of Swords here, in the Hierophant, a lesson had to be learned. Could have involved a Taurus, something about a father figure as well also, or just a need to kind of stand up for yourself and protect your destiny, your purpose. This is very spiritual in a sense of there's a lot of divine intervention here, okay? So if you felt like you went the wrong way, you felt like God didn't hear you, it seems like you weren't listening to yourself. You were being distracted, Five of Wands. So you need to turn that energy back onto yourself. No shade, no tea. Yeah, this partnership that's coming in, Two of Cups energy with the Two of Pentacles, something needed to be balanced out with that Tower. So it's almost like realizing what real love is and going after it, or putting yourself, or placing yourself, should I say, in a situation, placing yourself in a position to obtain real true love. Yeah, because some of you with the Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Star, Eight of Pentacles, a lot of you have been working really, really hard, possibly wanting love, things of that nature. But some of you, the focus should have been also the motive is in a sense of like the money. It seems like something wasn't coming in because you weren't financially stable either, or something financially. It could be the same though. It could be both. It seems like a wrong turn could have turned your world upside down, okay? Financially, your relationships could have also fell apart during this time. Yeah, but with Temperance and the Queen of Wands, it looks like you're taking the action needed here. Aries energy as well, the action needed here. Things are coming towards you because you're now sitting in that power, that Queen of Wands energy. You're being patient, you're hearing, you're listening to your spirit guides, your spirit team here. There could have been also, like I said, a situation where there was a juggling. Something got you off of course. Something took you off course. It did. Something in the past took you off course. And now balance is being restored. Something in your childhood took you off course. Yeah. This could have been around June. Yeah, that's the truth. Something happened very quickly and put everything at a halt with that Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something did. But this is coming back together. You're realizing where your foundation, especially with the Six of Pentacles, you're realizing where and what you should have done, and you've learned a lesson, and now you're doing whatever it is that needs to be done in order to get back where you're supposed to be. Whatever it could have been, because that was a trick. It was a wrong turn. It's like you went against yourself, your better judgment in a situation here as well. You went against your better judgment. Yeah, Knight of Wands here to the Six of Wands, just in and out energy. 1 minute, listen, not really hearing yourself, not seeing, not hearing not listening, just Yeah, missing opportunities. Just not like, hey, here is here. Ego is in the way. Yeah, you weren't listening. Self-sabotage, putting you on this path of, yeah, now having to move cautiously, slowly now, when you may want to drive. Wow, it seems like Spirit is the one driving this. But nonetheless, love is still coming. It's also sabotage. 5 of Swords energy, I just saw it. Sabotaging yourself, but you're now on this right path. You see the opportunity, you see the offer that the divine is trying to show you, and it looks like you're taking it this year. Yeah, the Sun, Leo energy is very significant, or Leo season here, 9 of Wands. You've been holding on for a very, very long time for a breakthrough for yourself, especially financially, materially, and that's about to happen. You need to continue to listen to your intuition, though.